Hi, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. I wanted to take a second to talk about something that I saw that really bothered me and got my attention. I saw that they canceled the Arsenio Hall Show, and that really just broke my heart because um, it was a long time coming. You know, Arsenio was down for 20 years, and he comes back. He comes back strong. He still looks the same. I don't know about you, but I was very impressed with the fact that this brother has not aged an inch. And and to see them just chop his show so quickly, it really bothered me, and it kind of makes me think about how capitalism works and how these networks operate. I mean, how they will chop shows that are doing extremely well. My argument would be that maybe his show was a little too black for TV, that he had a lot of black guests, and his show was kind of the place to be for African Americans who were in the public space. And the thing is that he had a good black audience. I mean, the show was very good. Most of the episodes were impactful. I also saw Arsenio as a guy who was extremely conscientious. And what I'm really hoping is that one of the other networks will pick up his show. And I hope that they'll also consider that you have to look at the double bottom line when it comes to entertainment. I mean, sure, you're not going, watching the Arsenio Hall Show is not the same as like going to college. But, he did do things that highlighted the plight of black fathers. He did things that, he invited on guests that really needed to have a voice. And I just really think Arsenio's show should be put back on the air. In fact, I'm hopeful that even that network that rubs me the wrong way sometimes. I hope that BET considers it. TV1. I would even watch BET to watch the Arsenio Hall Show. Then I'd probably have to turn it off, but I would watch the Arsenio Hall Show if it were on BET. So I just want to say that Arsenio, if I get a chance to meet this brother, I've never met him. I respect you, and I wish you the best. And I think that you were a breath of fresh air for television. And I also applaud, 20 years later, I applaud the fact that he had the courage to bring on arguably the greatest black man living in our time today, Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now, again, I know some people have issues with Farrakhan because you don't agree with the Nation of Islam, or maybe you have issues with what happened with Malcolm. I'm not even going to comment on that because, to me, without regard to any of that, I don't think anybody has done with black men what Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam have been able to do for black men and with black men. They can literally take any black man who's scraping the bottom of the barrel, who's really struggling with drugs, prison, anything, and turn that black man into a clean-cut, responsible, intelligent, sharp, productive member of his community. And that's really what we need. We need those strongly built men to rebuild our community, because we live in an era where everybody acts like daddies don't matter, black men don't matter, and all this other stuff doesn't matter. But understand, it's hard to have a family without the man. You certainly can't make a baby without the man. But then at that point, the question is, can you raise a strong child without the man? I say the answer is no. So my respect for manhood, my respect for black manhood, and my commitment to the revolution and the growth of black manhood in terms of us really reclaiming the throne, which, you talk about watching the throne, we need to build the throne and make other people watch it, is linked to my appreciation for what Arsenio did. I saw where he brought that brother in who gave the poem about wanting to be a dad and wanting to see his child and not being able to. Those stories need to be told because everybody else is telling the black man's story except for the black man. So that is why I respect Arsenio for bringing on Farrakhan, and that's why I respect Farrakhan, because brothers, it's got to be a new day. We got to grow. We got to be strong. We got to stick together. We got to lift each other, and not everybody's going to like it. People are going to try to stop it because a strong black man is a threat to almost everyone. Understand that. You will not be able to rise without being a threat to national security. That's why they destroyed hip-hop when Public Enemy and Chuck D had people talking about fight the power, get educated, get political, be strong. They don't want to hear that stuff. So then they flip hip-hop and turn it into, we want you thugging and smoking and drinking and killing and all these other things that you can do to lead yourself down the path of self-destruction. But I think even black men are getting hip to that too. I mean, you got rappers like Bizzle and Immortal Technique who are doing an amazing job of really speaking to that and standing out and saying, no, this is not who we are. This is not who we want to be. This is not what we want our children to be. We don't want our kids sagging until they're 42 years old looking like 2 Chainz and his retarded ass. Excuse my French. And I say that because 2 Chainz is an intelligent guy who also happens to be a guy who's very intelligent at making himself look ignorant. And so to me, it's one thing if you're ignorant and you don't know any better, but it's unacceptable to be an intelligent person who hides their intelligence and replaces it with ignorance, and then therefore you're spreading ignorance through the community. We can't allow that to happen. So bottom line, love Arsenio, love Farrakhan. I hope Arsenio's show comes back. It probably won't, but maybe it'll get on another network. If it comes online, I will go watch it on YouTube. I do not care because I think that man is one of the greatest men in Hollywood. So God bless him. And I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. Take care. God bless. And have a wonderful day. I'm gone. Peace.